Chesil Radio.
I've been thinking about our fortune. I've decided that we're really not to blame, 'cause the love that's deep inside us now is still the same. And the sounds we make together is the music to the story in our eyes, and it's shining down upon me now, I realize. Listen to the tide slowly turning, wash all our heartaches away. We're part of the fire that is burning, and from the ashes we can build another day. But I'm frightened for our children, and the life that they are living is in vain, and the sunshine we've been waiting for will turn to rain. Tide slowly turning, wash all our heartaches away. We're part of the fire that is burning, from the ashes we can build another day. Oh, but I'm frightened for our children, and the life that they are living is in vain, and the sunshine we've been waiting for will turn to rain. When the final line is over, it's for certain that the curtain's gonna fall. I can hide inside your sweet, sweet love forevermore. Hey!
Nikki Latham on Chesil Radio.
I'm Nikki Latham here on Chesil Radio, and of course we like to hear about events going on locally, and this is one that's happening on Friday at the Weymouth Pavilion. It's Go Now, the music of the Moody Blues, an opportunity for fans to experience the timeless music live in a tribute to what is the greatest classic rock band of a generation. Last month the Moody Blues were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and we got a chance to speak to Gordy Marshall, who played drums for the Moody Blues for 25 years, and this is the interview we did earlier with him, and of course tells us all about what to expect on Friday at the Weymouth Pavilion. So Gordy, thank you so much for joining us here on Chesil Radio. Believe you're in Weymouth coming up very soon, and also later you're at the Tivoli.
Yes, that's right. We're at Weymouth Pavilion this Friday the 25th, and we're at the Tivoli. Actually, we're at the Tivoli next year, next March the 22nd.
Yes. Obviously, yourself and Mick Wilson are on stage doing the songs from the Moody Blues.
This is a straight Moody Blues tribute to the Moody Blues. The Moody Blues last month were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is an astonishing achievement. They've been going for 50 years. And I played with them for 25 years, toured all over the world as some of the most amazing years of my life. And I left them in 2015.
Yes.
There was no fallout or anything like that. It was just, as a hired gun, as a backing musician, obviously the backing musicians have many different contracts, and that was my main gig for so long. But it just worked out that that was genuinely, passionately loved the music of the Moody Blues and missed playing it. So we put this band together as a tribute to the guys, and yes, it's going extremely well, to say the least.
The Moody Blues themselves, are they aware of your tribute band?
Oh yes, absolutely, yes they are.
Yeah, and are they happy with it? Have they been down to see?
There were when I left, I mean, I didn't do it while I was in the band. You can't really be in a band. Do a tribute as well. No, it was after I'd left the band, and Mick and I have got another band called the Rewind Project that we go on cruise ships with, and that we go on as a headline act on cruise ships. But when I started doing Go Now, the music of the Moody Blues, obviously the guys knew, and in fact, whilst I was doing that, John Lodge did ask me back out on his solo tour. He released a solo album called 10,000 Light Years, which I played on.
Yes.
And I toured in the UK with him on his solo tour, and I went out to the States last year and did a solo tour with him.
Yeah.
And whenever he emails, he always says, "Oh, how's the band going?" Plus, they get the PRS, of course, because when we play their songs, we have to pay them. So I don't think they're going to.
No, they're going to offend. I'm not sure about that. I love the old PRS and PPL that we have to have, because we're fully licensed here as well. So they're getting their bit of that as well.
Even if we don't tell them when we're playing, they know when we've played, because they'll get a small royalty check.
Yeah, very good. That's a good way of doing it. Obviously, you do mention about Mick. Now, Mick is. Was with 10cc, am I right in saying? He's also with you?
Mick was with 10cc for nearly 20 years, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Mick, very much like myself, was lucky enough to be in a major band and toured with them for many, many years. I mean, Mick's worked with everybody. When you sing like Mick, everybody wants to work with you. As a consequence, he sang with Cliff Richard for many years. He's also sung with ELO, he's sung with the Bee Gees, and he's sung with the Osmonds. He's toured with Andrew Gold, so he's done a lot of work, and he's our lead singer, which is a feather in our cap.
Lots of pedigree in what's happening with this Go Now, the music of the Moody Blues. Now, obviously, Go Now, you've taken obviously the title of one of their songs in the title. Do you actually have a favourite that you prefer, like playing as part of this on stage? Is there one of the playlist that you actually like playing?
Actually, this is a question. In fact, I was asked this question a lot when I was actually in the Moody Blues, and I never really had an answer, because I just enjoyed playing the entire show, because their catalogue is so extensive that it's a joy to play. However, my favourite has to be, I think, Nights in White Satin, which we play towards the end of the show, and it never fails to get a standing ovation. And that is an evergreen song. It's a classic song. It'll live forever. And to get to play that is just a joy. So I think probably the answer to your question is Nights in White Satin.
I've got to say, to be honest with you, that was my introduction to the Moody Blues, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because my parents left it. So as I say, I know it's their biggest song, but my parents used to play it. So it's something, as a child growing up, it was something that I had in the background as a song that always sticks in my mind. So I'm pleased that's your favourite as well. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Pavilion, and obviously the people that are going to the Tivoli and everything else. All I would say is I hope that you have a fantastic evening here in Weymouth, and of course later on early in 2019 at the Tivoli. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, and you're going to be coming on Friday, I understand.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
We'll come and say hello afterwards. So,
I will do.
We normally come out into the front of house afterwards and say hello to everybody. So please come and say hello, and thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, Gordy.
Chesil Radio.
Timothy Leary's dead. No, he's outside looking in. Timothy Leary's dead. No, he's outside looking in. He'll fly his astral plane, take your trips around the bay. shines so clear. So raise a glass, we'll drink a toast to the little man who sells you thrills along the pier. He'll take you up, he'll bring you down, he'll plant your feet back firmly on the ground. He'll fly so high, he'll swoop so low, he knows exactly which way he's gonna go.
Nikki Latham on Chesil Radio.
Big thank you to Gordy Marshall for talking about the Go Now, the Music of the Moody Blues tribute that is on at the Weymouth Pavilion on Friday, and I'll be down there myself enjoying it. There are some tickets still available for Friday, so please do get in contact with the Weymouth Pavilion box office, and if you do need a link, there is one on our Facebook page for that. Once again, a big thank you to Gordy Marshall, and also the songs that you've heard are from the band themselves, the Go Now, the Music of the Moody Blues, who will be live in Weymouth at the Pavilion on Friday.
Hampshire, Dorset, Devon, Cornwall and Somerset. We are here for you, bringing the best music from the best decades.